case got written up quite a bit. Norman Clyde published it in Touring Topics, later Westways, and Robert Underhill wrote an article that was published in the Sierra Club Bulletin.
Right.
The whole idea was the vision of Francis Farquhar, but he wasn't a very agile climber, and he managed the whole thing, but he went up the Mountaineers route by himself and met us at the top because he didn't want to, I think he climbed it later, at least his wife, Marge Farquhar, climbed it later. He didn't want to jeopardize the success of the trip.
Earlier you were lamenting about how things have changed and now you have to have permits to do everything. Well, here in your book from 1928, climbing just up here to Strawberry Peak, said you had to stop and get a fire permit.
Well, that may be it. We camped I think a place named Colby's, and we went up to
Colby Camp.
Loomis Ranch, and Captain Loomis was a retired police chief of Los Angeles. He had a homestead up there, and he let us camp in his yard, and so we met him up there. That was before the Angeles Crest Highway.
I was just going to say, there was no road going up there at that point. So you started
my friend
from...
Dick Jones and I backpacked.
So you started from the mouth of the Arroyo then? Or?
Yeah, somewhere in the Arroyo.
Yeah. Very cool.
Very fun.
It was a several-day trip.
Yeah, sure. So what do you think about the Angeles Crest Highway? Has that been good or bad for the San Gabriels?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I like to keep some area with just trails, but since I've moved here, had a very good friend who was a resident here, Virginia Palmerston. She said, "I'll take you any place you want to go in my car." I didn't drive at that time. So I said, "Well, I'd like to go to Chileo and to Newcomb's Ranch." So we went up there for lunch, and it was a beautiful day. It was just at a time that the yuccas were coming out in blossom. So I knew Lynn Newcomb. He had the Waterman ski lift, which I don't think exists anymore.